Are you tired of manually filling payment vouchers in Excel every month? Welcome to Learn Accounting Pro Studio, and today I'm going to show you a slick, foolproof way to build an automated payment voucher in Excel using Vlookup so accurate your boss will wonder if you're a spreadsheet wizard. Let's get into it. First step is to create a list to record the details for each payment voucher. The important columns that we need are payment voucher number, payment date, the recipient of the payment, the payee, item spot, amount for item bought. You can create as many items as you want. I need 5 here. Payment method, reference number or the check number or transaction number, issuer of the payment voucher, approver of the payment voucher, and finally remarks. Now we are going to adjust the width of our columns. Now we need to convert the columns into table. Select all the columns. Go to Insert tab. Click on Table. Check My Table as Headers box. Click OK, and there you have your table. Now let's fill in the example of the details. For example, here we have payment voucher number 1001. Date is June 1st, 2025. Pay is Smith and Sons Supplies. Item 1 is office equipment. Item 1 amount is 12,000. Item 2 is machinery. Item 2 amount is 25,000. Payment method is through check, and check number is BA110033. Payment issuer is Ben. Payment approver is Micro. Remarks is 15% discount. Right? So now we can fill in a few more vouchers. Here you can see we have added a few more vouchers and their details. Now the next step is to go to another spreadsheet and design our payment voucher template. We will type the header of the voucher here, payment voucher, followed by company name and its details. Here we have the header of the payment voucher. Now we will do a bit of formatting. Let's bold all of these and increase the font size. Right. Now based on the columns we have made in our record tab, we will make the template for the details to be auto-filled into our payment voucher. We will type pay name here, payment method, reference number. Now we will create space for the data to be autofilled. Next, payment voucher number, payment date, we will bold all of these. Now we need payment voucher sequence, payment details, and payment amount. Let's do a bit of formatting. Bold. Let's change the color, and like that. Area for total. Total will be shown here. Now remarks. Create area for remarks. We will change the font style to italic and bold it. We will type issued by. Followed by approved by, and finally the recipient. Here we will type issuer, here approver, and here pay. Now we will bold all of these, and there you have a payment voucher template. Now after designing the template, we will link the template to the record tab here. For that, firstly we need to select a cell in our payment voucher as the cell reference for the linkage. So on the right hand side of the payment voucher, we will make this cell as the space to populate the payment voucher number, which allows the linkage of corresponding data from the record tab. Type payment voucher number here and 1001 our payment voucher number here. Close it in an outside border here. And in the payment voucher number area of the payment voucher, link it to the box that we have created here. After that, we will use Vlookup function and link all our data. For example, when we choose a voucher number, we would like to have the item automatically populated at the payment details column of our payment voucher. For that, type is equal to Vlookup, hit the tab key. We will select M4 cell here on the right side as our lookup value. Hit F4 key on the keyboard for $signs, so when we drag this formula down, it won't change the payment voucher number cell. Now comma. Now in the table array, we will put the table name that we have created in our record tab. The table name is table 1, comma. Now since the first item is located in column 4 of the table, we put 4 as the column index number, comma. Then we put false, as we would like to have the exact matching data when we choose certain payment voucher number. Close the parentheses and hit enter, and there you have office equipment as the payment detail. Now drag the formula down. Now we have to manually change the column index number for our rows. We will change it to 6 because in column number 6 here of the record tab, you can see we have item 2. Similarly, 8, 10 and 12 is showing item number 3, 4 and 5. So we will change it to 8, 10 and 12. However, when the column is blank in the record tab, we can see the formula is displaying items as 0. To correct this and make it display as blank when corresponding column is not populated, we will use a combination of if and Vlookup functions. We want the result to be displayed as an empty string when the test outcome is 0. So we will modify this formula and type if Vlookup is equal to 0, comma, we need them as empty string, and then comma. Now copy this formula over here, paste it over here, hit the parentheses, and now enter, and now drag this formula down. Now we have to manually change our column index number eight, 10, and finally 12. Now you can see it's not displaying it as 0 as we have modified our formula. Now for the sequence number on the left side of the payment details, we will copy the formula and paste it here, and we will modify this last part of the formula as count A, hit the tab key, and we will select the payment details right next to this number sequence C11, column C11, and in the first C11 part hit the F4 key for dollar signs and hit enter. Now drag the formula down and change the column index numbers as 6, 8, 10, and 12. Now let's set up formula for the other space in this payment voucher template. So for the sum of the amount, simply use the function is equal to sum, open parentheses, select the area, close parentheses, hit enter. Right. Now copy the formula from payment details and paste to the amount cell here. Now drag it down to the area we want populated and change the column index number. So the column index number for the amount of item 1 will be this 5th column, and for item 2 it will be 7th column, for item 3 it will be 9, for item 4 it will be 11, and for item 5 it will be 13. So we will modify this and change it to 5. And now we will change it to 7. For item 3, change to 9, 11, and finally for item 5, 13. Add separators, right? Then do the same for other details like pay name, payment method, reference number, and date. We will copy this formula and paste it over here. Now go to the record tab and see payee name is showing in the third column of our record tab. So change the column index number to 3, and there you have your payee name. Similarly, for payment method, copy the formula and change the index number to 14, as in our record tab the column number 14 is for payment method, and copy the formula to reference number and change the column index number to 15 for reference number. And for date, copy this formula and change the column index number to 2. If the date is not displayed correctly, then press Ctrl 1, go to date and select your desired date format. Apply the same for remarks and this issuer, approver and payee cells. For remarks, change the column index number to 18. For issuer, change the column index number to 16. For approver, change it to 17. And for receiver, the payee, change it to 3. Now we can add the spin button beside the payment voucher number. For that, go to Developer tab, then Insert and select this spin button. Now draw it over here, and you can increase the size of this cell by typing Alt-H-O-H and increase it to 28. Do a bit of formatting, and there you have your spin button. If you can't find your developer tab, go to any other tab, right mouse click, customize the ribbon and check your developer tab box and then click OK. Now we will link the spin button to the payment voucher number. Right mouse click on the spin button, format control, put 1001 in the minimum value tab and link cell M4 to the cell link tab and click OK. From this spin button, we can choose our desired payment voucher just by one click, as you can see here. This saves our time to populate the payment voucher number whenever we want to generate a certain voucher. Now to make this payment voucher look a bit cleaner, press Alt-W-V-G on the keyboard to remove the grid lines. And now to select the area that you want printed, select the payment voucher area, go to page layout, press print area, click on set print area, and there you have it, a fully automated payment voucher ready to be printed. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Learn Accounting Pro Studio for more practical accounting and Excel tutorials. Thanks for watching, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next one.